Hello everybody, it is me, Ultra Fud. Basically I want to discuss about the recent news that, according to certain posts, developers are leaving Anthem. Basically I watched a video called, from a YouTuber called Your Anthem, and he went discussing about this as well. And no one should be panicking about this game at all. The developers aren't leaving as such. The three developers in question are actually not so much moving on to different things, but they were part of what they called the release team. This isn't unusual. So when a game is due to come out, they bung on all their best sort of developers, creators, all this kind of people. And when the game comes out, then the game gets handed over to separate people, separate entities, and they're effectively replaced. Now, I don't know if you noticed in recent news, there have been some job openings in the Anthem game itself, like a creator, content creator. You've got like weapons design, loot sort, that kind of stuff's all been coming out. And some of these positions have been filled over the last couple of weeks. But the three people in question are Mike Gamble, Mark Dara, John Warner, and these three have been like the sort of pillars of this game coming out. And now it's time for these three to go and sort of do their own things. John Warner has family issues, so that's great. He's got to sort that out. Let him be. No one go after him. But you've got like Mike Dara, who used to work on Mass Effect, or I think it was Dragon Age, who's now probably gone back to working on that, but has been replaced since then. And the same with Mike Gamble. These guys they've done loads of things with Mass Effect and Dragon Age, and the thing is, we shouldn't be worried about this game's future, because they're still dedicated to making it. And there's still content being made for it, and it's just it's just time to hand it over effectively. The other thing I want to discuss is if we keep listening to reviews that slate games off when they come out, or yes, Anthem didn't have the best launch and is still recovering from that. But like in general, if we're gonna listen to multiple game reviewers who, like, as soon as a game comes out, slag it off and no one buys that game, what is the point in buying a game at all? Mortal Kombat 11 recently came out, and great game, I'm loving it. The death scenes are great, the story's great, the gameplay's great, can't fault it. But literally like a week after its release, it's too hard. Should be an easy button. People can't do this because it's just too difficult. And was it worth the time? And this is happening a lot recently. Any new game due to come out is like automatically met with criticism. And I personally believe that this is not the way we should be going, especially when it comes to games such as Days Gone, because Days Gone has already been slated, because obviously it didn't look as pretty on release as it did at E3, or the fact that it's just a motorbike baby simulator, babysitting simulator, and then you got more combat that was effectively being slagged off. Now, as I said, when it comes to Anthem, I can understand it getting slated for the way it released, but at the same time, this game is getting better and better, and the player base may be going down a bit whilst they sort out the internal problems. But it's not in any danger. It's not in any danger of being closed. They're still going to carry on making this game. And I think it's Casey Hudson who actually is like the CEO of BioWare, or at least managing director or something. This guy, he used to manage it all back in the Mass Effect days. Back when obviously the company was very successful. And then he left and has recently come back in the last 6-7 months or so. He's back anyway. And now we're getting new leadership coming through under one banner, and finally having a plan of what to do. And as far as Anthem's concerned, that's the best news it's had in ages. Now, Mark Dara is the guy responsible for getting this game together in its final state. Now, everyone might say, but that's terrible. It was bad on release. Yeah, well, I tell you what, it would have been a lot worse. This guy got it all focused, and he's the one now who works on things like Dragon Age, and that's his baby pet project. So I'm not surprised he's gone back. We all shouldn't be surprised at this kind of stuff, and I don't see why it's headline news. Oh no, we've got to suddenly panic because it's, the developers are leaving. Well, actually, there's been positions for these developers open for about 2 or 3 months now, and they've probably already been filled, and these 3 guys have already moved on to other things. You just don't know about it. So with that in mind, I think this is a message for mainly YouTubers who review games. It's not anything for like a bigger company like Kotaku, because they're pretty sound. Jason Schreier's information is always pretty much pinpoint on the money, so anything he says is usually pretty gospel. But I think for YouTubers who make reviews and slate games on any little tiny problem, I think there's a real problem in the industry, especially when it comes to us. We're not innocent. YouTubers themselves, we're here to make news, to get views, to try and get people to watch your content, and that's what YouTubers do. So you put a clickbaity sort of title on something like, oh no, something bad's happening, and people are going, oh my god, what's happening? And then that person's going to slate wherever it is on that one thing. And I think it's terrible. It's terrible. We shouldn't be like that. We should be almost supporting and hoping things get better. I know certain companies and certain games are inexcusable, like EA themselves. I mean, this, to be fair, anything that's gone wrong with Anthem is purely on BioWare's shoulders. But like, the thing is, with companies like EA, they're like a plague. But they, I think, are starting, I hope, are starting to learn. But, you can't always depend on hope for a good result. So again, with that in mind, yeah, don't worry about the development team. It's being sorted. Don't worry about it at all, because they've got to go and make other things, and we're getting other people in, and it's already been sorted. So again, thank you for watching, and please like and subscribe and share. Hit the notification bell, and just remember to try and stay a bit positive and don't listen to that bullshit. Bye bye.